it's all connected with these woke activists. And Daniel Vavra started signaling that he's hanging out with David Jaffe, the creator of God of War, and how happy he is that the guy's playing Kingdom Come. Now, David Jaffe has been a person who has been pushing a lot of the woke activism lately, been pushing a lot of the fake news out there. And so when you see these people team up like this, you could tell that it's a coordinated effort to actually break up the coalition of gamers that's going on that has been fighting against woke stuff lately. Now, Vavra works for Embracer Group, which is owned by BlackRock, and so they know that there's been a lot of L's taken on a lot of different games that have gone woke over the last year. So instead of actually address their problems, because these are people who are true believers in this stuff, they want to just push the agenda forward. They want to change their marketing around it, and they want to try to gaslight people on this whole situation. And so this is exactly what's going on right now. We're going to get into how this has escalated very, very quickly, and to where actually Jaffe mentioned that he is a woke activist. Very interesting right here. And this is all the Kingdom Come, quote, controversy that's going on. And yeah, these guys pushed it intentionally, guys. And a lot of people got duped by these people who are all connected with the industry. They've run to the mainstream media. The mainstream media is sweeping for them 100%. And we're one of the few places that have been calling it out since the beginning because we don't like gay sex in our video games. Very simple. And I think that's a non-controversial stance. I think most people agree with me in that. Please hit the like and subscribe button and join us here as we talk about all things in the culture. This is my Fandom Pulse Substack. We're writing this up in the description below. On top of this, I'm a fantasy writer, guys. I write clean fantasy. And if you enjoy just clean fantasy, if you want a clean fantasy sort of setting, this is a great place for you to start. It's a 6-book series. It's called The Adventures of Baron von Monocle. It is all about an airship crew that's adventuring, questing, fighting monsters. They're nationalists. They're fighting for king and country. It's good stuff. You'll absolutely love this. It's in the description below. Builds up over the series into something just super epic. So grab it today. It's an ebook, print, and audio for your convenience. And thank you guys for being awesome readers on this. So David Jaffe has been all over, just causing controversy, stirring things up. And now he's admitting he's a woke activist. And this is where it comes. So Daniel Vavra said, I'm watching David Jaffe, the creator of OG God of War, that I liked playing a lot during playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Then I checked the messages, and there's a message from guess who? So yes, they're coordinating. They're talking together in DM, and they are, of course, putting critics on blast. And this is what these people do. They insert heavy identity politics into stuff, and Daniel Vavra was caught doing this with a homosexual sex scene that's graphic by putting a black guy into the court in Bohemia. It's very, very wild what he did here after he sold his company to Embracer Group and sold out as a content. And with this, they've been trying to deny it's woke, that it's just some, there's the culture war. He's literally called people who criticize this element of the game Nazis. It's been insane. So this is what he's doing, and he got the media to stir things up. IGN posted their whole guide on how to do the gay romance and everything, and have been just pushing it very, very hard. All the critical sites which got access have been saying, oh, it's a great game. IGN called it a 9 out of 10, just like they did with Dragon Age the Veilguard. And so it's been a concerted effort right here as this is going on. And so when this concerted effort happened, of course, Vavra's been personally attacking me on X with libelous stuff, just nonsense, just to try to rile people up. He's got a big woke mog activated with me. And he's got a big woke fan base that are really trying to push. And they've actually duped some YouTubers out there thinking that they're going to get some engagement out of it into trying to attack me rather than actually go at the problem here, which is a guy who is working for a massive studio who is personally libeling gamers who criticize a game because they don't like the woke content on X rather than actually just addressing the problem or just fessing up to it. That is something we never would have tolerated in our community before. When these people do this kind of thing, it's sick. And yeah, it was very, very interesting to watch. And I've seen these YouTubers, they're actually losing a lot of subs over doing that. It's really sad that they went that direction trying to get clicks off of it rather than actually standing up for what's right. Standing up for what's right is what's going to matter at the end of the day. And these people stand up for what's wrong. And this is where they went mask off. So I mentioned it this morning. I said corporate sellout Daniel Vavra is now bragging that woke activist David Jaffe is loving Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. JDA was right again. This is all an organized psyop against gamers. Do you see it now? So with IGN's involvement, remember they ran to PC Gamer about the criticism. Daniel Vavra's attacked other critics, not just me, but critics who say that the game's bad, just as people give their reactions to the game. He's attacked them personally too. It's been a nasty behavior by Daniel Vavra. He smashed JT, even came out with a deal after trying to kind of skirt the line on this, saying that he was a liar in this whole situation, and he is. And this is exactly what the woke are. SJWs always lie. This is something that they do. So David Jaffe shows up, and you guys can search how bad he's been on the internet lately, but he's been deranged, of course. And he says, for 100% clarity, are you saying in a public space, stating as a fact that I am engaged in an organized psyop against gamers? Yes, I am 100% saying that, David Jaffe. This is what's happening right here, and it's clearly the case if he's messaging Daniel Vavra right after this. This is some evidence of it. Somebody asked for 100% clarity, are you a woke activist? He said, it would not surprise me if I were. They always play word games like this. But give me a definition, and I will let you know. And then somebody says, a person who performs activism for woke leftist causes. I mean, I believe in leftist progressive causes. I post a lot online about it, attended a few marches. If that makes me an activist, then 100%. So there he goes. Again, admitting he's a woke activist. But Daniel Vavra, of course, implies that David Jaffe is coordinating messages with him. And they're all popping up on my replies. Like Daniel Vavra's been popping up on my replies, personally attacking me. Jaffe's doing so, and of course, a bunch of the woke usual suspects are doing so as well. It's pretty crazy. And if you need to look at Jaffe's stuff, he goes crazy on a bunch of this stuff, defending avowed director Matt Hansen and Matt Hansen's awful comments. He's been doing this kind of thing very, very, very a lot lately, blaming YouTube grifters for killing Dragon Age the Veilguard. I mean, this has been this guy's MO this entire time. And so this is who he is, and yes, this is what he did. I mean, I gotta remind people this in case that people don't know. This was his video he made to YouTuber grifters kill Dragon Age. And he says at this point, all that the gaming community that you're talking about has done, they've made it so. They've actually made the games worse, which is what they say they're trying not to do, because they have charismatic grifters that make videos for whatever reason people respond to. People who haven't played this game will hate it because they're sort of told to hate it. And what does EA do next time? They don't make Stellar Blade. They just continue to sort of, vanilla the F out of everything they work on and make sure that no one's going to have anything to complain about. Well, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, this is all about the same thing in Dragon Age, like the weird trans stuff that they were putting into it, trying to subvert everything. The fact they made the females and minorities and the lesbians all the heroes and the white guys all the bad guys. They made an intentional thing that was, again, designed by a transgender director who tried to push all this on everybody else. That's what Dragon Age was all about, and everybody rejected it because of that. Now, Kingdom Come was a very interesting case study because the guys kept lying and saying it wasn't woke while inserting this very exact same thing into it. They would go out there and try to gaslight everybody. Like I said, Vavra was calling critics Nazis at the start of this situation. He was trying to hide it. He just said that inserting a black guy into Bohemia was a good story point, even though 10 years ago he said he didn't put them in the game because they just weren't there. And so it's a very, very weird situation that's going on right here, where they're trying to do this little fence sitting sort of thing as a marketing tactic, but they are pushing the corporate agenda all the way when it comes down to it. And everything that they do is pushing that agenda over and over and over again. And they're being a little more subtle about it this time in the hopes that you're going to just accept it a little bit. But you know what? It's like the old adage says, if you put a little bit of poop in the ice cream, the ice cream turns to poop, right? You can't just have a little bit of poop mixed in and enjoy the ice cream and know that you're not eating poop. You're gonna know that you're eating that poop all the way around, and it's just disgusting every single time. Now, if you put a lot of poop, it becomes very obvious that poop's in it, and somebody might not accidentally pick it up that way. And that's exactly what the woke are trying to do with these situations now. The agenda's still there. This game is absolutely out of control with it, and these people are coordinating, as you can see, together on social media to try to attack anybody who's critical of it and try to smear them as a result. This is like woke 101, and it's very, very shocking to see that a game dev of this level is engaging in this kind of unprofessional, petty stuff over and over and over again. But that's what they're doing. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to sign up for the Fandom Pulse Substack and grab my For Steam and Country. This is clean, good content. And of course, this is why they don't make video games and movies out of it, because there's no agenda in it. It's just a lot of fun. You're going to love this. Get the 6-book series. It's in the description below. Ebook, print, and audio. We'll be back soon.